Welcome and welcome again to your Life Nuggets. And today's Nugget 132's theme is on the eighth day, God created seniors. As one of the rare species said, I finally got my head together. Now my body is falling apart. On the eighth day, after he had finished the really complicated stuff, galaxies, oceans, mosquitoes, teenagers, God looked at his creation and said, it still needs something that will keep the later chapters interesting. So on the eighth day, which he quietly added when nobody was looking, God created seniors. And God saw that most seniors were spending far too much time sitting in their recliners and watching game shows. So in his infinite wisdom, he decreed that seniors would gradually become forgetful, not just a little bit absent-minded, properly, gloriously forgetful. They would walk into a room and forget why they went there. They would put their glasses on their head and search the entire house for them. They would hide their own car keys so well that even Sherlock Holmes couldn't find them. And because they had to search high and low, under cushions, behind the toaster, in the fridge, don't ask, seniors would do far more walking than they ever did in their 40s. God looked down, saw all the extra steps being taken, and saw that it was good. But God noticed another problem. Too many joints were getting stiff, and too many muscles were planning an early retirement. So, in his wisdom, he arranged for seniors to lose a bit of coordination. Not enough to be dangerous most of the time, but just enough. Coffee cups would slip from fingers. Remote controls would leap from hands. Reading glasses would fall off noses at exactly the wrong moment. Each time something fell, a senior would have to bend, stretch, reach, squat, groan, and retrieve, and sometimes twice, because the first attempt only pushed the item further under the couch. And God looked down at all the bending and stretching and said, behold, accidental yoga, it is good. Then the Lord considered the human bladder, the most underappreciated personal trainer in creation. He decided that seniors would receive additional calls of nature. Not just morning and night, but frequent, enthusiastic, middle of the night, middle of the movie, middle of the sentence, invitations to the bathroom. Each trip would require getting up, walking down the passage, possibly turning on lights, possibly forgetting why they got up in the first place, and then walking back, only to repeat the cycle 45 minutes later. More steps, more standing, more tiny victories over gravity. God looked down at the increased bathroom traffic and saw that it was very good. So if you're over 65 and you find yourself getting up and down more often than a yo-yo, muttering under your breath about creaky knees and inconvenient bladders relax, that's not a design flaw. That's the maintenance plan. That's God's personal senior fitness program. No gym membership required. And while we're on the subject, here are a few more pieces of hard-earned senior wisdom to file away. In 10th place, the only thing that gets thinner with age is patience and hair. Ninth, death remains the number one killer worldwide. No one has beaten the record yet. 8. Life is sexually transmitted. Unfortunately, the warranty expired around age 45. 7. Good health is simply the lowest possible rate at which a person can die. 6th, men have only two basic drives, hunger and hanky-panky. They frequently confuse the two. If you see a mysterious gleam in his eye at 3 p.m., just make him a sandwich. It's safer for everyone. 5th, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to use Google and he won't bother you for weeks. Teach him to use YouTube and he disappears forever into rabbit holes about vintage tractors and conspiracy theories. 4thly, one day health nuts will lie in hospital beds dying of absolutely nothing, feeling very smug about their kale intake right up until the end. The weather never reads its reviews. It just keeps doing whatever it wants. We could all learn something from that. Second one, in the 1960s, people took acid to make the world weird. These days, the world is weird all by itself, so people take antidepressants just to make it bearable. And the last one, life is like a jar of jalapeno peppers. Everything you do today might come back as a burning issue tomorrow. And the bonus senior truth is, the older you get, the earlier late becomes. 9:30 p.m. is now officially a wild Friday night. Anything after 10 is considered partying like it's 1999. So the next time you can't find your phone, it's in your hand. Or you stand up, sit down, stand up again, because you forgot what you were doing. Or you make your third bathroom trip before the newsreader finishes the headlines. Just smile. You are not falling apart. You are faithfully following God's 8-day fitness plan. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find my glasses. They're probably in the fridge. Again, keep shining, keep smiling, because we have a wonderful God with a beautiful sense of humor who created us in such an awesome way. Enjoy your weekend. Be blessed. Love and regards, Shalom Shalom.